It's raining just a little bit. Blowing a proper hoolie. Oh god. So glad I didn't bring any waterproofs. Or not.
Keep that vibe. Rubber side down.
Okay, let's go explore. Let's go find out what this island has to offer. Well, what a night and what a morning, more to the point. It was absolutely stunning all the way up until I decided to call it a night. And man, it's such a dark place around here with no real light interference or pollution. So yeah, you could see all the stars and it was magical, really, really pretty. I'm sure I saw several satellites and I even saw a shooting star. So it was all pretty magical. But then this morning, I'd set my alarm so that I could watch the sun come up. But yeah, the weather had different plans. Now I woke up around the right sort of time, but unfortunately it was really, really cloudy. And then the rain came in, and boy did it come in. So I've been hiding away in my tent all morning. I don't know what time it is now, but the rain was pretty relentless, so I just had a little bit of extra nap. But the rain has stopped and it's time to go explore. That's what we shall do. So this road is called the Military Road, and I assume that that is from its use in the past of resupplying all the military establishments along here. But I don't know. I don't really know why it's called the Military Road. But it's blooming lovely. Views for miles and miles and miles. Well, sort of. As many miles as you can in the Isle of Wight. But look at that. That'd be lovely jubbly. You can see the wind's still pretty strong, kicking up a bit of swell there. It's mad, all the erosion on these cliffs. I wonder how much longer the Isle of Wight's got. Getting smaller and smaller by the day. A few more days in it yet though, eh? Oh, this is marvellous. Who needed Spain or France anyway, hey? This is lovely. Now these white cliffs up ahead, they lead round to what's known as the Needles, I believe, which are some splits of land. I don't know what the terminology for them is called, but little bits of land that haven't eroded yet but around them has, so they just stand up like big towers out of the water. Alum Bay, yes, so Alum Bay is where all the coloured sands are. You can go there and pick up a test tube filled with different layers of different coloured sands if you so desired. It's nice exploring all these little nooks and crannies. All the way down to the beach. I'll not go all the way down to the beach. That's good old Blighty over there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. There's a fort directly where I'm looking with a lighthouse, and then over there as well on top of that hill there is a fort too. Yeah, protecting the Solent waters. Exploring all these nooks and crannies is what it's all about, you know. It's what it's all about. It's a real shame that all the green lanes that used to be down there have all gone. They're all footpaths now. You can have a right little explore, but not allowed to use them. Oh, fort. Let's go and have a look down here, shall we? We like forts. So we're not allowed to bathe here. Is it because of the tides and currents? Fort Victoria this way. Okay, cool. So Fort Victoria, is that going to be that big old square thing that we saw from the other bay? Or is it going to be the one up the top? Cool, that is a fast tide there. You can see it ripping past that buoy. So Fort Victoria. Okay, so it's a country park here, but it's also some old defences, which have all been converted from munitions into touristy type stuff. It is quite a mad current around here. The sea sweeps in. You can see how turbulent it is. It's mixed up all the sand in the water over there. But cool little fortification. I really should have left the key in my bike, eh? Oops. Ugh. The defence of Sconce Point, Fort Victoria. Longest history of coastal defence of the Isle of Wight since early 16th century. Back door into the Solent. That's an interesting little explore. Reptilians! The reptilians have landed! Oh, this isn't the way out. I thought this was the way out. But it's not. This is the way out. So this is Yarmouth. Very nautical. Lots of naughty little boys. Oh yeah, look at that view. And that one. Ooh, it's everywhere. That blue stuff is amazing. I know I've said it an awful lot on some of my previous videos, but I bloody love the sea. I really do. Now, although this bike isn't really the most exciting when it comes to performance, I'm really quite glad I bought it. It's fun, and it means I can go along at this pace, and it's alright. I mean, my Guzzi I could do at this pace, no problem at all, but with the threat of rain, that would be miserable. I'd get a wet arse. And the Triumph, although it can ride along poodling, it's a bit weighty on the wrists for prolonged poodling. It's fine for just popping into town, but when you're riding around a place that just doesn't really have that much pace going on, it's nice to be on a relaxing ride. Now the Cowes Estuary is quite long, and I think that's what would lead us over to Newport, which is where I'd quite like to go after Cowes, because there's a castle there. So that's the plan. Okay, so Cowes was a bit of a fail. Cowes was a bit of a fail indeed. So we're going to Carisbrooke Castle instead. They're bound to have a tea room of some sort where I can get myself a scone. Oh, a bike shop. I'll ask them if I can borrow some chain lube. Well, that's a good old wall, isn't it? Nice. Oh, we ran a red. We ran a red. Wowzers! Now I don't know if this is an English heritage jobby. Hope it is, because then I can get in for free! But I don't think it is. Ah, it's an English heritage jobby. Awesome. I can get in for free. Well, that was really marvellous. What a fantastic castle. Well, it's been awesome. Adventures, we've got some. Now then, I'm going to try and find that bike shop again and see if I can borrow some lube off them, get this chain oiled up. Alright, cheers Dave Death Motorcycles. Got me out of the bind. Didn't give me any free, but they did have a travel can, which I've used. Now then. Oh, it's hot! It's hot! So this is East Cowes. And Osborne is 100 metres to the right. And that'd be where we're going. Home of Queen Victoria. Now I think this is a really impressive place. It's mainly impressive for its gardens, I think. Can't really remember, but it's quite lovely. Just trying to stay back from all the cars. Don't really want to be sitting in traffic with them. Looks like they're doing some renovations. I'm hoping this is an English heritage jobby as well. Okay, so Osborne House. Let's go take a wander. Well, that was a little disappointing. Well, quite a little disappointing really. Not the building was beautiful and the gardens were amazing, but it's the people. It's just completely overpacked. Now I guess that's the trouble with nice attractions, is that people want to go and see them. Alright. Now I know we've got to go this way because the house has got grounds that go all the way down to the water. So there is no more road down that way. Man, I'm dehydrated. I've had a whole pot of tea over at Carisbrooke Castle. But walking around in that heat with a leather jacket on, it was silly. Alrighty, well, that between today and yesterday is a lap of the island. See, it's not a very big one. Mini adventure, mini proper pucker adventure. And if it involves a ferry, it's definitely an adventure, unless it's the Tour Point ferry, I suppose, and even that's an adventure for me.